Greetings and welcome to a special edition of GTLive.
Gosh, darn it.
This is
Whoa,
really
this is
distracting
so
to watch
meta. We're watching ourselves there and there.
You can see what I'm
There's
looking at.
so many places that we're watching ourselves. It's
Look,
like, whoa!
It's us. Maybe we should figure out a different way for us to watch the chat in the background. It's okay. We'll do it.
We'll
It's
do
fine.
it.
Tech Master. If I had gotten the job at Google, game theory would not be a
Would
thing.
never be
actually.
a thing, actually. Yeah. How long have you guys been married?
Oh, man.
5.5 years, dude.
Woo! 5.5 year club.
Yeah, that club. That's definitely a club.
The 5-year anniversary is what? Not burlap. Burlap was last year.
Yeah, W?
Shoot.
What? Wings?
Wood.
Wood.
Oh, wood anniversary. So every year.
Chris is behind the scenes going, yeah, and I'm like, Windows.
Wood. Yeah. Winner! West Side!
We got married two months after we got Skip, actually.
Yeah.
So Skip is almost the same. Our anniversary with Skip is right before our anniversry with each other.
Oh, thank you.
We
awesome
feel like
Skip.
a part of a family too.
And Matthew, remember when games get frustrating, just hug a wife.
Oh, that's man.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I wish there were a woman on the live stream.
Right?
I
No,
just
where's
wish
the
this
women?
live stream had some kind of female representation.
If only someone.
Chris,
headed
can you
up to
put on a
consultancy.
wig? Can you put on a wig and just and maybe that'll help us, balance things. Or Jason. Jason's already a blonde, so that would help.
And we actually, and the other thing is too, we actually have like.
My mom would literally come over and she'd be like, Stephanie, do you have a pot? And I'd be like, no. And she'd be like, do you have
pot?
Oh my God!
Your mom is asking you if you have pot?
We're very open. My mom and I.
Wow.
We're a very close relationship.
You don't
I don't do any drugs. No, but she'd be like, do you have a spatula? And I'd be like, no.
You use spatula?
I use my fingers for everything. So,
Stephanie was just sick all over the weekend.
oh my God. What do I do when I'm sick? Lay around and whine.
Sleep a lot. Drink warm broth. You drink a lot of broth. You're a broth fan.
I'm a big soupy person. I'm a brother.
You're brothy. I'm not much of a sleeping type guy.
You're not much for the sleep.
No,
you're like a vampire.
Children's Dimetap, for whatever reason, seems to be my cure. So I just take like great flavored children's Dimetap, and it's like knocks it out of me. It's great.
Right?
Also, Steph, I always love your hair. I love Steph's hair too.
We rescued Skip from an animal rescue organization.
What is the fondest memory you have of each other that you wish to share?
Oh, that's really nice. I can go first, I guess.
Go for it.
So, and this isn't necessarily a single moment, but the reason is because this has happened several times. We were long distance for about 18 months, and I also used to have to go on a lot of business trips. Some of my fondest memories of Matthew are when he would meet me at the airport, or I would be meeting him at the airport after we hadn't seen each other for a while. And I think everybody can relate to this feeling in a lot of ways, where if you haven't seen someone in a while and you're like waiting and waiting to see them and you're really excited about it and you just like want them to get there safely and all this stuff, and then that moment you see them and you're like, oh, there they are, and it's awesome, and they're like the only person. It could be like a room full of hundreds of people, like in the airport, and that's the only person in the room. And I think like it doesn't even have to be like a significant other. It could be like your parents or a sibling or a longtime friend. You get that same feeling, and those are some of my favorite memories.
Yeah, and I don't want. It's not like a cop-out answer. There's definitely
and it's not meant to be a cop-out answer at all.
No, there's definitely individual moments that like stand out, but the ones that are the most impactful or fondest memories of Steph are like, there are just moments, it sounds so cheesy. There are moments that you just no, but it's true. Like you look across like the table and you're eating dinner or whatever at like McDonald's, and I don't know, the light catches you, or you're feeling like I don't know, you're feeling like
those
the
fluorescent bulbs just shine right off your forehead.
You're feeling the Big Mac in your stomach, and it's making you get a little loopy or whatever. But you're like, man, I really appreciate having you in my life as a best friend, as a partner, and everything.
They're all giggling over there.
And so it's like there are these just like flashes where it's like the world wipes away, and you kind of look at the person with clear eyes, and you're like, it is so nice to be sitting with you here in this moment in the middle of McDonald's as my feet are stuck to the floor. Or whatever, whatever it is. So, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, there's a lot of definite moments, but when it comes to just like the fondest ones, they're the ones that catch you by surprise.
Yeah, totally.
In the middle of what otherwise would be completely mundane. I always had to kind of like get in the zone or whatever. Not like prepare myself for the role, but you know, just I don't know, just kind of I'm kind of a try-hard that way. Go figure.
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Actually, that's Burno.
What?
Burno.
Burno
Oh,
Mars.
does Burno
Does
Mars.
Bruno Mars is gay? I don't know. I
Does
only
Bruno
know
Mars
Bruno
is gay?
Mars. I don't know Burno. Is it his brother?
I'm not familiar
is
with
it
Bruno
Burno?
Mars. We'll look into it.
We'll look into.
We'll
look it
into
up.
Let's look into Bruno Mars, guys. Let's write it down.
I'd like to hear more about your first date. She said apparently it was at a gym. Why? So I think that was the first time we hung out. It wasn't a date.
It wasn't technically a date.
We were friends for a long time before we were like officially dating or whatever. But
Steph rejected me once. It was great.
So I think that was just like, you know, you want to find an activity that's comfortable for both people, and you want it to be really low key. And we were both living like really close to the pool at the time, so I think I was like,
I knew Steph liked swimming.
Yeah, and I was really into swimming.
Like I was a lifeguard.
And so it was something that was easy for both of us, and so we were just like, hey, let's go swimming, and that was literally the first time we hung out.
Yeah,
like outside of class.
Yeah, it was more of a hangout than it was a date.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was when we were in class together.
Yeah.
So.
Don't pretend to be like the cool RA or the tough RA.
Also, don't take your residents to a bar.
Oh yeah, Matthew did that.
So real all my methods unorthodox, which they did. You know, I think but don't do that. If you value your job, don't put it at risk.
What's your tips and tricks for fighting procrastination?
Not watching our live
geez.
streams while you're trying to be working.
I know, counterintuitive considering the context, and that I am doing so now.
What's the word? These two are chuckling
Chuckles,
over there.
yeah.
What
What
are
do
you
you
chuckling
know?
Nothing.
Okay.
Pay attention to the,
Oh my
to the
God.
fans.
You pay attention to their important questions. I've been meaning to ask Stephanie this, but will you marry me?
Oh wait, never mind. You're married, lol. Can I get a clap and a half instead? Chris and Steph, I think, know each other. Chris is a cutie, by the way. You should do live streams with Chris and Jason. Join sometimes like Just Dance. They look cute.
We don't
They look
we don't want them to get too big of heads.
right?
Over there.
I know. They just blow up. It's crazy.
Yeah, they like, oh, look at me.
And Chris and I went to the same high school growing up, and I know Chris's sister from way back when.
Chris's
She
sister
was in my wedding.
the wedding.
Yeah, she was in our wedding.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
All
way
sorts
back.
of. Also,
I'm sorry if you couldn't read it because my handwriting sucks. About to graduate in a semester. How nervous were y'all at this point? I wasn't nervous, actually.
No.
Probably should have been more so, honestly.
Don't be. Once we learn how to balance personal time and projects, we will let you know. I was wondering if there will ever be any baby pats. Skip is our baby pat.
Game theory.
Is our baby.
Is our baby
We have
pat.
so many babies.
Jason's
Jason's a baby.
kind of a baby.
I mean,
I
God.
don't know.
We got a baby a lot of people
There's a
around
lot of
here. I'm
babies
just
around here,
saying,
I'm just saying.
this is a house full of babies. Steph is the best. Sorry, Matt.
No need to apologize,
man.
Kilo Cat. Steph is the best. That is 100% accurate. I am second
Well,
best.
and thank you, Kilo
I am
Cat.
comfortable in my role. Did you know sprinkler time is bad for the environment? You should do it in AM time, California.
We were giving California drought some breaks. And
Actually, it's best to do it at night.
It actually is.
Technically, I was afraid to be myself for a long time. And Stephanie helped me learn that it's okay to be myself. And I have her to thank for that, for becoming comfortable with who I am. And so don't be like me. Learn that lesson earlier. And if people don't like you, screw them. Then they're not worth your time, honestly. You shouldn't have to hide who you are.
yeah, Chris needs a raise for his skills.
For his
Right.
hotness,
What?
that is sexist.
I know. Jeez.
We were called out earlier for being sexist, so
God.
now
Bonus
hamsters.
This little white hamster, its name was Casper, and I was inconsolable when it died. I was so in love with this hamster.
Well, now Casper is a friendly ghost.
Is a friendly
hamster.
ghost hamster. And are you guys ever going to have kids? And if so, what would their names be?
Chris and
what
Jason.
are you got? Yeah,
they're already here. Their
Also,
names are Chris
Skip,
and Jason.
He's the hairy one.
Skip's the hairy one. He's
Took
a bit
after
weird.
Matthew.
What are Pneumo?
Oh God. Mono, ultra,
microscopic,
silica, volcano, volcanicosis. Oh my God. Mine's Bunsen
I can
burner.
pronounce that if you want.
Wait, are you kidding me?
What is
really?
it?
Pronounce
One
it,
of my
Dan.
favorite words.
I've never heard of this. What is it?
Pneumonultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Where'd you
Great.
find that?
When I was like 12, I was like looking up really long words.
That's awesome.
All right.
Say it again.
There it is.
Pneumonultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
That's so cool.
Awesome. How did Matt propose?
Dig onto the Game Theorist channel, sort by oldest videos, and you will find my proposal video.
It's there.
It's a video I used to propose. It wasn't the complete proposal.
Yeah.
But it is.
It is a big part of it.
It was a big part of it.
And it's the best, and it's awesome. It's still awesome. 1 year anniversary. What was the most embarrassing thing that happened at your wedding? At your wedding.
Embarrassing thing. Oh my gosh! The priest.
Oh my
The
God.
priest went off on this homily.
Oh, it was.
So
it
in the
was
middle
worst.
of, you know,
It was
for
the
in
worst.
Catholic churches, he goes off on a homily to talk about like
Yeah.
the meaning of the day and the meaning of the
And
Bible
they talked
passages and
all
this and
about
that.
how women are below men, and it made me
He
so.
went off the rails.
Yeah, Jason.
We're
I
like,
know. I know
where
how.
did this
I
come
know how
from?
you feel about this kind of stuff, and I don't approve of it.
He's like,
So-
women, be good to your man.
I
Listen
almost-
to your man.
I almost walked out of our wedding.
And that is not our
That's not-
relationship
it's
at
not
all.
it's
if
not,
this
like-
live stream hasn't made that clear.
And it's not an exaggeration. I was there gripping Matthew's hand so hard, and I was like, I think I was even whispering to you, like, I want to leave. I
yeah,
want to
you
get out
were.
of here. I was
You
like,
were.
get me out of here. I hate
It was
this.
it was
terrible.
It was a perfect wedding, except for that.
Except for that.
And that was it went on.
And on. It was awful.
Needless to
It
say,
was the worst.
when I got the wedding video to edit, I cut that part
we
out.
cut the entire homily.
it
Whoops.
How did you steal Stephanie's heart?
I wasn't paying attention.
Persistence. I eroded the resistance away, and she eventually gave in. True story. That's actually our best man during our wedding, during their toast, said that's the thing that you can learn about our relationship.
Persistence pays off. Time to get personal. When did you know you loved each other? Oh, man.
Wow.
Has it happened yet?
Thanks, Jason.
You're born
Jason.
knowing some things.
Wow.
I know.
It's the worst,
You can
Jason.
love people in different ways. I knew you can know you love someone as a friend, and then you can know you love them as
good
like
answer. Good
a
answer.
romantic partner, and then you can know you love them in like a I love you no matter what you do in life kind of way. So different times for different things.
There was a moment at Thanksgiving at Stephanie's house. This was very, very early on in our relationship, and we were taking like a moonlight stroll through a park, and Stephanie pretended like she saw a shooting star.
It's true.
She
I
didn't.
lied.
She lied to me. So our entire relationship is founded on lies. It's great.
I wanted it to be a cool experience for him, and I thought it would be cooler if I saw a shooting star, and so I was like, look, a shooting star. But of course, shooting stars go so fast that if you're like, look, a shooting star, the other person has already missed it. So
She played me like a fiddle.
I just wanted it to be cool, okay?
Anyway, that walk, I think, was the first time. And remember, that is just a stream, a live stream. I've got to hop into traffic.
I have to go to the bathroom so badly.
Here,
Oh my
Ruga and
God.
Sam Gaming Low.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go, Alberta.